Sorry that took so long there.
That's fine. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some water.
Understandable. I mean, this is Super Robot Wars. many years.
Ah, shut up. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Vegas Bear here, as always, joined by Taro
Hello.
and Mekumon, who is away for a minute. And in 10 seconds after the ad, we will be playing Super Robot Wars 30 again.
Indubitably, it's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you had going on. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, now I know. Now I know. So, if Izuru and Hayato were to talk to each other at all, and at one point during the stream, I will make the joke. Hey, you're my predecessor, right? What are you talking about? We're in we're in separate universe. No, I mean, it has Rangers. Wait, what? Steve Lina. Engine. That's weird. I transformed, but I don't have the belt on. What can't you put in? It can't put in coming out. There, we're not trying to blind viewers here. Dang.
It was. Oh, Jesus, somehow that's even brighter.
Oh God.
It's the magician and gut shovel.
Um. Wait, are those two a match?
Yep.
Didn't even notice. And I have both cards.
Maybe look at the back.
True, true.
If you're not sure your cards are matching, look at the back.
True.
All right, so I believe the ad break ended while I was doing that. So, yeah, we're back in Pog form. Not really.
We're back in SRW Chibi Robot form.
Yes. Ah, how I miss the infinite void.
The infinite, the inf, the bear infinitum. Three, two, one. Oh, music to my ears.
Same.
One Jam Project. Let's Spicy go!
The card game war finally ended yet?
Yeah, we're already on to the game.
Yeah. It unfortunately
Yeah,
had
good.
to be, it unfortunately had to be a surrender because we were taking so long.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Listen, when you
Let me
when you
just
got
see if
gold,
I
you got
can't
gold.
find my mech.
It's me.
Alrighty.
Alright, here we go. Rise up! Cybuster!
Access Flash.
So, what mission do we feel like doing today?
The giant of life caused my vote, honestly.
I have no opinion.
Alright.
I mean, if Felix Offered ends up getting Char an upgrade, then I'm okay with that.
Hell yeah!
We're going to Tejas! The Striker! Mess Hall!
Oh, I missed that.
This one was me, yes?
Yep.
Yep.
Say, Chief, what's a photon power plant? Besides where we're going, I mean.
Yes, Hokuto. You're the one who's been up and down the globe. Didn't you pick up anything?
Nope.
That was a rhetorical question.
And I gave you a rhetorical answer.
Ah, God, you're headache. Anyway, photon power energy is the world's main source of power for everyday use. Photon power plants are what generate them, so they're more that than kinda important.
Yeah, I know that part. What I want to know is, what's photon power?
It's, Morboshi, help me out here. I'm keeping that way, the fly's not.
It would make more sense to consult an expert. Care to enlighten us, Kabuto? I'd be happy to. Photon power is a highly efficient form of energy extracted from Japanium ore. It's called photon power because it emits light when processed. It not only has high energy density, but it's perfectly clean. Now that it's available for general public use, it's become a part of the foundation of our society. And in addition to all its
Imagine
mundane...
the oil barons weren't too happy.
Oh, we took care of them.
Q Modzinger stomping on their HQ with like a recreation of Megas destroying the DMV.
In addition to all its mundane qualities, we believe it may also have trans-dimensional potential.
Trans-dimensional? You mean it can make portals to parallel universes and stuff?
Maybe, eventually. But that's a long way off from being realistic.
Wow, Koji, you know your stuff. I was expecting you to be more, I don't know, gung-ho.
I mean, guilty as charged. I did some crazy stuff around your age.
And now people see you as the future of photon power research.
And to think, in a possible future, he's involved in the development of a Gundam.
Eh.
People change. They grow. You're living proof of that.
Hey, I've seen you two grow up from little kids. You want to talk about living proof of change? The plants are the world's lifeline. They're an obvious target for anyone whose goal is wide-scale disruption.
Right. And this one, the Houston plant, supplies power to the entire southern part of North America.
Yes, hello, this is Houston. We have a problem.
Dang it, I was just about to make the same joke.
Like, legitimately, hey, this is kind of a headcanon I've had. If the G-Self ever appeared in a Super Robot Wars game, I imagine it would be said to have been developed via cooperation with Photon Power Plant and the like, because it's literally powered by photon batteries.
That would be cool, honestly.
Anyways. So if it gets disabled, it would functionally shut down half the continent.
That's why we have to swing by every so often and zap any bugs that think they can get to the light.
Houston is also a hotbed of DBD activity at the moment, so we're investigating that at the same time.
You know, the Drain Crews picked me up at a plant like this one, didn't they? Oh no!
Wow!
Really, Chief? You were a bug going after the light?
Listen here, you little...
And Camille's just like, can I slap him?
By all means.
Bright's not here. Can I slap him?
Camille proceeds to punch him.
Hey,
Camille, we
I
said
think-
slap! I did slap him. With my knuckles.
Hey Camille, I think Hokuto
It was
called you
either
a
that or
girl
he
when-
did some complicated karate throw.
Hey Camille, I think Hokuto called you a girl.
What now? Oh, come on! I never said anything of the sort!
If anything, I think you'd make a very pretty girl. Oh, shit.
Anyway.
And now, oh, Camille's got the Kaioken aura going on.
Maybe. Light is something living things need. I was reminded
Excuse me
that...
for a moment, I think my brain is still resetting after that punch Camille threw at me.
I was reminded of that when I saw the glow of the planet's photon power energy.
What's that you're holding, Bear?
Nova Prime.
Sweet. Also, Red says, man, I can take or leave the extra missiles. Honestly, I'm just happy they're there.
I just think they're neat.
Exactly. Hello? Earth to Chief. Your line is, hey, who are you calling a bug?
Oh, right. I knew I should have stayed up watching Kyojin.
Oh, you really are a bug man now, aren't you? Only way you could get even more so is if you watch Kamen Rider all night. Anyways, if they spot the Destrager, we'll have a hard time finding any mobile weapons. Yeah, hard time fielding any mobile weapons. I can words today.
Honestly, it's the same with us.
Okay, Bear, which do you think it would be more scary dangerous? Char's counterattack era Amuro in the O Gundam, or end of Double O Season 2 era Ribbons Allmark in the RX-78?
Amuro in the O Gundam, cause that thing can do some shit.
Oh, crap, guys here. We need that intel. The 3G and Ultramen are most suited to covert operations. 3G? Covert? Are you kidding me?
I was
You-
about to say.
Guy, you scream literally every fifth word.
I do not
Maybe-
scream that. Ah!
Maybe he just means the other two free G pilots.
I mean, for God's sake, Guy, you voice a steam train.
Also, no less than 2 Gundam characters.
And Link.
By the way, you know what 2 Gundam characters I'm referring to? Because one you'll love, and the other you'll despise with every fiber of your being.
Oh boy.
First off, getting the good out of the way. Shiro Amada, an 8th MS team.
Okay.
Pilot of the Easy 8.
Okay. That's not too bad.
The guy you'll hate? The leader of Blue Cosmos and Gundam Seed. Who calls himself Azriel.
Great.
And speaking of people who previously voiced characters in Gundam showing up in Gundam Seed, the pilot of the Dual Gundam, later the Dual Gundam Assault Shroud, you're gonna love this. Domon Kashu's Japanese voice actor plays him.
Hmm.
So now, to complete the joke, we need Domon Kashu with a dual disc.
With a dual disc. And what else?
Agreed. We'll handle that front.
Listen, Moriboshi, there's something I gotta do first.
Any objections?
It's just, there's some training I gotta go to.
I didn't authorize any training.
Well, wouldn't you mind it? I mean,
Guy throws
It
an
is
arm
so-
around his shoulders and says, "We'll train on the spot during the mission."
but Moriboshi, it's still training, yeah? When you want me to do this?
That's a
There,
request.
I just picture. Guy throws his arms around both their shoulders and says, "There's no kind of him training better than head on the field, on the spot training. No better teacher than an on-the-fly experience."
If that's a request to be excluded from the mission, then request denied.
kidding me?
You just let me keep an eye on the chief here, Marboshi.
I don't want to hear anything from you.
No, you're with me.
Say what now? Aw, come on! Working with you always cramps my style. Can we all punch him again? Okay!
That's the
Wait,
point.
no, come on! Boom!
If you're going to be on our team, you need to learn what being on a team means. Any objections?
Yes, actually, but I'll keep them to myself.
Smart. How about you, kid? Can you handle it on your own?
Yes, sir. I missed that episode 1, it's your fault.
Don't worry, I got it recording.
Thank you.
The call of "I've got it recording" came from the Brave Police room.
The what? Oh, Brave Police.
The Brave Police's room.
Yeah, because Yuta.
Apparently, Jadex is a fan.
So is Yuta. I just imagine him watching it on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, while Yuta's doing that, I just picture like Deckard and Duke. They're talking, and at least one of them is recounting experiences with another talking fire truck.
Wow. I didn't get to appreciate the field first time I was here. What am I doing here anyway? I have that new show to watch. Go on. I help, but
At least Deckard is recording it for you.
I said I'd help, but as long as they get us back home. I said I'd help Drake as long as they get us back home. But there's gotta be limits, right? How did Dad enough of him? Sorry, Moshi. I wasn't talking about you behind your back, I swear. It's just me, Tidjo. Oh my god, it's just you, Yuta. Hey, you scared me half to death. What are you doing here? It's kind of dangerous to go on a stroll this late. I was hoping to talk with you, actually. I don't like this. Why is... For some reason, Yuta seems out of character.
Did he get stabbed and Gridman fully took over?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah? I sort of asked this before, but how come you became Ultraman? Well, you know, I'm pretty athletic and What I mean is, you could have said no, right?
Ah, there's the cutting blow.
I, I guess. And how about you, Yuta? What are you fighting for? Gridman's not forcing you, is he? No one's forcing me. I'm a hyper agent myself. It's my purpose too. Oh, what
In-
the fuck?
Interesting way of phrasing that.
You keep saying you're a hyper agent. What exactly is that? A hyper agent protects peace across different worlds and dimensions. Fighting because it's your purpose seems like a little flimsy reason to me. It's not flimsy to me. As long as I can protect something by fighting, I just spring into action.
Yeah, Yuta's a good boy.
Oh man, just imagine if Transformers had ever been allowed into this series, into Super Robot Wars, and this conversation happened with an Optimus Prime variation. Oh.
It's the same for me. Injuro. I have some sort of power, so I guess I have a responsibility to use it, right? One I can't abandon. At least, that's what I told myself when I was starting out. I would step the Ultraman's shoes and protect people.
I mean, those are some big shoes.
Yeah, his dad has like size 13 shoes.
Nice 1300.
His other dad has like size like 5,000.
Size, yes.
But I feel like I've been forgetting that lately. Injuro, you do have a light factor. The what now, sorry? It marks you as someone who protects people across dimensions, just like a hyper agent. That voice! Oh crap. Not good.
And I'm already picturing the scramble to get junk out to wherever Yuta is.
Monster! Yuta, I'll handle this. Go back to the Drake Cruise.
Like, I just picture, they've got a shitload of extension cords and junk on, like, this big old wagon as they're pushing it towards him.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. I'm trying to figure out this doohickey here. Ah, there we go.
I saw this thing recently. Apparently, someone turned a Gundam's shield into its own separate Gundam.
Oh God.
Mother of God.
Like, I had mentioned before that I'd love to have seen how the conversation would have played out with a variation of Optimus Prime, and it's just playing through in my head. When asked about his own motivations, Optimus concedes that, well, yes, there is the fact that it is the right thing to do, but there's more to it for his motivation. He personally cannot stomach the idea of someone suffering or dying because of his own inaction. Optimus is the kind of person who hates seeing other people get hurt or sad or otherwise suffering when he could be doing something to help.
Him and Takashi Hongo would be best friends. Like, imagine Optimus, like, finally has like a human partner, and everyone's like, "Well, who is the guy?" And then you just hear the opening to like Kamen Rider.
A Kamen Rider as a Power Master engine would be kind of neat.
Alright, I finally finished working on Nova's trailer. Had to dig out the instructions for that.
Like, just picture it, Bear. Like, we already know how Power Masters work in the Marvel comics, yes?
Yes.
Imagine being able to not only kind of act like that sort of battery system for Optimus, but adding whatever Kamen Rider power you wish on top of that.
Yo.
A super mode Power Master Prime doing a rider kick.
Yo!
Get to safety, Yuta. Shinjiro. I just said I'd fight to protect, didn't I?
When not 5 minutes, you were whining about being tired and ready to quit.
In his defense, Moriboshi had been training him non-stop.
Like, I don't have issues with him being physically tired. I mean, everybody gets that. Wanting to quit your superhero life altogether because you're exhausted physically? Peter Parker would have a few words for you.
Honestly, I feel like that was Moriboshi's plan from the get-go. Whoops.
Exhausted to the point of quitting?
Yes, because he never, if memory serves, he never liked Shinjiro.
Yeah. Okay, Ultraman.
Again, I just picture, like, they got this wagon with Jean God, like, extension cord after extension cord after extension cord coming from the Dre Cruise.
I can clean house. Moriboshi! Hokuto!
Look who decided to take some initiative for once.
I know, right? Does the light of photon power wake you up?
Ah, these guys are great.
At least in Ace's case, it feels more like the teasing of a younger sibling.
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
I do like the detail that on the other suits, their optical hull parts are like glowing yellow, but on Ultraman proper, they're blue. Wait, for real?
Oh yeah, you're right.
David, this is a fight.
Alright. If you're so motivated, you can take the lead.
Okay, what have you done with Shinjiro? We're winding up a whole storm back on the ship. Yeah, like I do like that is a detail they included. I don't know if it was intentionally meant to mean anything, but still.
What do I fight for? Those answers don't change in any world. To be honest though, the reason was if he didn't do it, and he wouldn't have his dad.
Yeah, he did it to save his dad. Initially.
As Youth is running back towards the Dragon Cruise, he's just trying to call your nuclear recon. This guy's set up, junk. I'm coming in hot, we got trouble.
He's sprinting here. Get junk warmed up.
Looks like we're not the only ones that got dragged into a mess we never asked to be a part of. I'll do you a favor and grant you all a swift death. Gee, Moriboshi, it's almost like you don't want to be here.
It's almost like you hate everything.
Everything, everyone, everywhere, every when, every why.
Every how.
I think there's only like one person he doesn't hate. His mentor.
I know, I was kidding.
Also his robot buddies. He seems to have he seems to at least tolerate them.
He's just planning on when to properly disassemble them. The bugs are here. They really came to the light.
This mission's keep waiting. Neo directed
Like actual moths to a flame. Well, here comes the swatter.
Like he says that and then you just hear you just hear chanting, Masura, Masura.
No, that's that annoying kid. Muffin, 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 muffin.
Mafu, Mafu.
Honestly, that's more terrifying than the first one, actually.
Yeah, because Mofun fights back.
So, all the mention of Mothra. Fun fact, because of how I plan to fully set up the world of Expanded Omniverse, there is theoretically a Mothra transformation in the Omnitrix.
Oh, God.
ちょっとやばかった。今度は僕が鬼だね。この腕は特別製でね。
Because, with how I plan to set it up, Mothra isn't just a giant moth goddess. She is a Nebulina sleep god.
Man is dead.
Yep.
Mothra came here ages ago with the first Nebulina visitors and just kind of stuck around.
そうはいくかよ。やられたらやり返せ。
The fairies that would often accompany and sing to Mothra in the movies, artistic interpretations of the Nebulina that followed her around.
Oh, boy.
He's got zero
And
chance
that
to
means
hit.
yes. And that means yes. There's a big G somewhere too.
Somewhere.
Also, a particular Skull Island that may be not on any map.
Yo!
このギロチンで。
Thanks to some handiwork by the plumbers, kaiju just tend to gravitate to that island, so they stop attacking coastal cities.
Well, it depends on like what version of Skull Island you want to run with, because the MonsterVerse version of Skull Island has like a weather buffer that keeps people out. So I don't think they would be able to get other kaiju to like be there. They could do it with like, you know, the traditional Monster Island from the Godzilla movies. And just like have it
That's
stricken.
basically the island I was thinking of. I just called it Skull Island because I didn't know if it had a name.
Oh, well, Skull Island is where Kong is from.
Yeah, Monster Island, that is a thing.
Yes. Well, they're both things. Skull
Well,
Island is Kong's territory. Monster Island is Godzilla's territory.
And then there's a third island where Mothra just hangs.
今度は俺が追いかける番だ。
Which may or may not also be Monster Island.
Or at the very least, close to it coastally. Like, I honestly don't know if Mothra genuinely lives on Monster Island or not. I'd have to do more
スー
research.
スのデータを取るにはちょうどいい。くらえ。
The Eye Sluggers.
But yeah, like a little whole alien tech to keep the islands from being discovered by humans normally, perhaps shrouding it with an artificial weather buffer.
Maybe. Weather buffer that can keep some of the weaker kaiju from leaving the island, but it does shit all against Big G.
攻撃が届くならこっちだって。こうなったら
which if I keep a little bit of legendary Godzilla's lore going here, where he's a force of nature trying to keep the balance thereof, then if there are other kaiju not escaping the island and causing trouble, he doesn't see any reason to leave.
I feel like Rodan would have like
Eventually tried to escape.
well, no, I feel like he knows how to leave the island. Because like he knows the air currents with the artificial weather buffer. So he just rides the air currents and eventually he'll be spit out on the other side. The reason he doesn't do that is because he doesn't want to.
Like, why put in the effort? It's not worth it, man.
The only reason he would do that is if Godzilla needs his help. As for Anguirus, he just curls up into a ball and Godzilla carries him through the weather storm.
Just carries him while swimming on his back like an otter.
Yeah! Just gives a light knock on the shell to let them know they're going under for a bit.
And
Oh, I'm loving
ウルトラ
this.
マンの力を見せてやる。俺はウルトラマンだ。いっけ
Spacium Corset! Huh?
I got a Discord update. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay.
There may or may not also be more than one Godzilla.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hello?
全力全開。切り札っていうのはさ。
I was telling Bear there may or may not be more than one Godzilla in this universe.
Yeah, I heard.
I don't know if Taro heard,
He had to step away for a bit.
so I'm catching him up. Like, I'm already loving the way we're building this wacky, weird world.
Mm-hmm.
And the more stuff we add, the more I have to ask, how does the plumbers keep all this hidden?
That's a good question, actually. I feel like for the kaiju stuff, like, the plumbers alone wouldn't be able to handle all that. So I feel like they get help from Monarch. Monarch, the secret, well, not so secret.
Monarch is like a government agency that deals with kaiju within the legendary movies.
Yep.
I'm still loving the idea that a bunch of the fiction we've had, basically, he since the founding of the plumbers and thus the founding of America, has just been like some form of clever smokescreen to get people more used to the idea of aliens existing to prep the Earth.
当たったらやばかった。このまま逃がすかよ。これで八つ咲きだ。このまま逃がすかよ。当たれ。
The alternative was, I believe I had suggested this too. If there were a Godzilla sample of the Omnitrix, it would actually be much smaller than the real thing.
おりゃ
Oh, absolutely.
Like the size of Godzilla Jr. In some of those movies, mini.
Yeah.
And seeing that, the first reaction out of your mouth there was, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Oh dear God, I just realized. Using my own lore for Mothra's existence, I could legit make the argument that if I had upgraded to an Ultimatrix, that would defeat Dreamweaver's ultimate form.
Yo.
Just straight up Mothra. Mini Mothra. And scene.
Not so fast, Hokuto. Might be more biological weapons from our world. They might show up more. My brain died there for a second.
We can no longer assume that this displacement was by chance.
What do you mean?
The DBDs all over the world and us being displaced. Something deliberate is behind this.
Deliberate. Oh, here we go! Oh, God, not those things.
Well, crap. I am rolling with that.
Ah, excellent. If we have bearers of that wretched giant of light factor showing up, I think I'll put them to the test.
Who's coming after us?
Fall back, Chief. I got this.
I'll handle this. I've checked the records, and the one in front resists beam weaponry. This is a job for Blade.
None. It's my site. I made a promise.
Oh?
What if the Ultraman's purpose is defeating Kaiju? I'm going in.
Oh?
行くぞ怪獣これは全力で倒すっていう合図だ
Yo!
Let's go!
とどめだ
You got 3 minutes!
これがウルトラマンの力だ
That was awesome.
The limiter release!
Wow, Chief, who wouldn't crank your engine?
The limiter release. A double-edged sword. What are you thinking?
Things are deep down. My whole heart wasn't in this before. It's just in our world. I'll be focused on my own safety and survival.
And?
And that's wrong. People live in this world too. Same as ours. I'm Ultraman. I won't hold anything back to protect people, no matter who.
And now you're thinking like a prime. Chief, more Mochi! The Restraker's here!
Putting the guns on Nova. There we go.
So let's see. Out of that conversation we had, Amuro, Fu, and Camille both showed up. Guy showed up.
Yuta showed up. Guy was there.
Does Uso still need kills?
No, I don't think so. Just in case. And as for the last three, we will put in our lowest levels.
You're all okay, right?
See for yourself. We've already exterminated the biological weapons. Okay, kids, regroup. Someone wary of the Ultraman's power must have sent them.
I forgot to look at names, not faces. I almost did it.
You're fine.
Intro. No, Ultraman. I've seen your result for myself now. I'm not done yet, Gridman. Ultraman just getting started. He's like a different person.
Still, you face a considerable size disadvantage. Let us take point and... Not a chance! Who better to fight Kaiju than Ultraman?
Don't worry about us. Our suits are designed to give humanity fighting strength on par with the Giant of Light.
We're Ultraman. Fight for everyone that needs protecting. Whether it's against Kaiju or giant robots.
What about Giant Robot Kaiju?
Ultraman.
Their size isn't an issue for them at all. They've got bravery on their side. And that bravery, that fighting spirit is what empowers them.
Let's do this, Ultraman. We'll stop the Kaiju ourselves.
You got it, Gridman. I fulfill my purpose.
You really think you can beat me lumbering around like that, you big oaf? Fighting Giant kaiju is what Ultraman's all about! Don't worry, this won't take long.
遠慮はしませんからね。切り札ってもらえません。
Yeah!
切り札なんだよ。
Yeah!
What can I say? I've been swept up in the emotion of the moment. I'm feeling just as pumped as they do.
Ultraman has remembered his purpose.
Let's go where Hyper Agents, good man.
Right. We'll help fulfill the Giant of Light's duty.
止めなきゃ。この怪獣は俺が。今だ、グリッドマン。いけー。
So, beam!
Oh, you are
戦場の
doomed.
空気に慣れてきているんだ。ルイ2のサベルで。
I still gotta get me some victory Gundam kits. Oh well. Maybe in autumn.
狙いが甘い。
給料分ぐらいはやるさ。とっておきを見せてやる。こいつで足止めして。
A thing I will request that after the battle is over is that I know it's the V2 and all, but I prefer Stand Up to the Victory as the theme song of choice.
I was gonna keep it at that theme until Uso gets an upgrade.
Then I guess we can go back to Stand Up to the Victory when he has his add-on. Got it.
Yep. Cause you know
All
that
I need to hear.
you know that equipment he has in SD Gundam Battle Alliance?
The Assault Buster?
Yes.
I get ya.
I knew you would.
Seriously though, that Assault Buster is like quite legit busted. Like some of the most overpowered equipment I've seen for a Gundam, at least for late UC.
見せてやるぜ。俺のやり方をよ。ここは俺に任せてもらう。いるなよ、ハヤト。
Don't miss Hayato.
I was Genji Green, you know.
おい、エッタの恐ろしさを。
So make him
You're
one.
about 3 nanometers off target, you missed.
So Megamon, that thing you sent a while back about like an alternate Gundam Seed universe.
It's slowly coming back to me, yeah.
The one where Kira's lover, I guess, kind of became a tyrant.
Lacus.
Yeah.
Like, fans joke about that being what actually happens in the timeline proper, but yeah, go on.
I remember you saying, gentlemen, it's time to make the call. And then you show a picture of those three chuckle fucks.
I love the fact that you call them that.
'Cause they are!
怪獣だとこんな生物が出現する
But yeah, I kept thinking about that ever since you showed it to me. I'm like, I could totally see this happening.
Divided driver!
I can see them calling the
Totally.
Satome Institute. And like, okay, how do you explain Getter not being around for all of Gundam Seed? Oh, they were underground fighting the Dinosaur Empire! Because yes, that was a thing in Getter.
そんな攻撃じゃびくともしないぞ
Yeah, another kit that I'm gonna have to get my hands on since he's on screen. The real Grand Gal Gaigar. And yeah, I can only imagine what those three Shucklefucks would get up to in the eventual whole conflict that follows.
Oh, Kira just tries to like. Kira uses the big win button in his cockpit, and the Getter team just go nope.
Getter just eats the shots and is like, is that it?
怪獣を手
They
助ける
no,
難しそうだ
like they eat the shot and then return it with Stoner Sunshine
Or Shine Spark.
or Shine Spark.
And that's when it turns out Kira is being cloned for when he inevitably does die on the battlefield. So now we've got an overpowered Getter against an army of Strike Freedoms. If it's the Type 2 version we see in the movie where they had that weird lightning cannon, high mega cannon thing in the
モビル
Gundam's
装置
forehead,
で
then
怪獣退治とはな
these guys are actually in for a relatively decent fight.
フィンファンネル
But only if they're fighting about that.
It also depends like what version of the Getter they're rocking.
これで決める
I imagine it would either be the Shin Getter Dragon to be using here, or something to that effect.
So, I was actually thinking like Shin Getter Robo or Shin Getter Dragon.
Shin Getter Robo. I still want them to have to do the docking sequences at all.
Yeah.
After all, Gundam Seed and Seed Destiny live for their stock footage. I saw someone make a custom Mazinger Zaku font.
Yo.
It was a Zaku 1, but still.
見えているから避けられるこっちだって死にたくないんだ分かってる飛べ V2
Alright,
Seki?
Hey, Seki.
Seki! I have a webcam! It's going good. I have a webcam again, so I'm happy.
He was super happy yesterday when he finally got it working.
Yeah, I showed off all the shit I bought, since the last webcam broke down.
I am prepping for the next Ultra fight. Specifically, any Ultra but Ace.
Oh.
To use the Ultra sound effect again.
So you're finally fighting for real, kid. You got there without me having to tell you. Shows how much you've grown.
この怪獣からは正気が感じられる。もらった。
Gee, I rolled your rock. I mean, it's not like it's made of wires and circuitry in there.
まだ終わっちゃいない。
And Amuro with the assist! Oh my god!
I'm not trying to so we won't have to train.
Oh, Amuro's going overkill now!
He's trying to earn the brownie point.
No.
For both.
I heard this thing has an anti-beam barrier. Let's see how well it goes up against my giant fucking beam cannon.
This is why I love the Haidu people.
Yeah, the thing. He's trying to earn the brownie point so he doesn't have to train later with more Boshi.
ちゃっちゃと片付けますか。こうなったらぶった切ってやるのけだ。
Alright, let's make this quick. I swear it did a fucking Wilhelm scream with like a bunch of filters over it.
怪獣が相手だろうと命は空を支える力だってそれを分かれ遊びでやってんじゃないんだよ
I impaled Scarier with my Zeta Stone Cone!
Deva Dadan is just like, I feel like I saw hundreds of lives flash before my eyes, which is weird because I'm not even alive.
Did you hear the news yesterday about RT?
Yes, I thought they already shut down. That's how much I cared about Rooster Teeth. Near the end. I thought they were already done.
Apparently, people are trying to save Ruby. I hope they succeed, honestly. I mean, I want to see the finished story.
サポートを頼む。もうま
Unfortunately, like... Ruby, unfortunately, I don't think they'll be able to... Because, I mean...
And then there's me, who never really cared in the first place. Oh,
It
no.
barely...
Anyways.
it barely survived the death of its creator, and I doubt it's going to survive the death of its company.
Me, who kind of bailed after her, like, Red versus Blue hit Halo 4. Oh no! Anyway.
You gotta watch Genlock though, man. That Genlock was good.
Season 1, yes. Season 2, not so much.
Yeah, I've heard about what happened in season 2, and I'm like, why?
One of the people who originally worked on movie with Monty actually is interested in
公子力の力を見せてやる
taking back the reins for a movie.
集中攻撃だ
Okay.
食らいやがれ
Oh boy. Cody's gone nuts!
Koji has run out of fucks to give!
Koji here expected resistance convenience in the win.
I wonder who will buy Genlock. After season 2, I don't know if anyone would want to buy Genlock. Plus, it's been like how many years?
If anything, if anybody buys Genlock, it would be specifically to retcon season 2.
Like, and I can imagine Michael B. Jordan like making his own company just to get Genlock.
And I would not be entirely against them attempting to retcon season 2.
Yeah.
Well, time to make some kaiju salad!
Hey,
Yeah, the entire reason season 2 was... The entire reason season 2 was done with like a different company is because of that, because of those payment issues. Like, Genlock was not a cheap show.
It was also not an easy show to work on because there was a lot of trouble behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, the voice cast alone, I think, set them back quite a bit. Because you have you got Michael B. Jordan, you got, Dakota Fanning, you've got, what was her name from, Game of Thrones? And then, oh yeah, you had, some low-level guy called David Tennant!
Yeah. These people were not cheap.
It's one thing to hire,
感じられない
it's one thing to
これ
hire,
は生物なのか
like, voice actors.
インファンネル
It's another thing to hire big-name actors. Like,
And
Bungie
what I
found
mentioned
this out the hard way with Destiny 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dinklebot.
Yeah.
Before they switched over to Nolan North and got Deadpool bot instead.
For some reason, I kept wanting to call it Donatello Bot.
命を粗末にしてその隙を逃がすものか照準を合わせるまでもない
But yeah, the voice cast alone set them back.
Oh god, Ambrose doing it again!
Not to mention the animation, the production, and all of that.
And on the note of production, apparently its creator and essentially the guy behind the show at first was incredibly difficult to work with. basically possessive over everything. This is my show, and it's gonna be perfect to my specifications. Like a left-hand creepy John Kay.
Mm. Oh no, it's difficult to work with. Yeah. And also, let's also not forget the fact that this is a CGI show. They're using CGI models for animation.
And background.
And background. That's not, even today, that is hard to do. Like, reminds me of the open letter by Shane Newville.
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. Like, Genlock had multiple characters, so multiple models. Multiple vehicle models, and their mechs. And the fact that halfway through the show, the Holons, the mechs, get upgraded to newer stuff, so they had to change the models again. That shit's expensive.
Voices Yaro character from Good.
まさか怪獣と戦う日が来るとはな。
Say again?
Remember who voices Yaro character from Good?
八つ先にしてやれ。
Who is it?
I'm back.
Rougher.
Oh. Fuck you, Taro.
I'm not even kidding it. I'm not even kidding either.
Oh.
On the note of voice actors, to bring things a bit closer to a less angry rant feel, did you know that one of the actors in Digimon played multiple roles in Gundam? I mean, that probably doesn't narrow it down much, but still.
相手が反応する前に
Wait, what?
So do you want to know who I'm talking about?
Sure.
TK's actor in Season 2, Doug Earholes, would go on to voice no less than 3 characters in Gundam.
Oh.
Most notably, he voiced Magi in the Bill Divers and Bill Divers Re-Rise dubs. He voiced the character in Iron Blooded Orphans, whose name escapes me at the moment. He was part of the main Tekadon crew, I remember that much. And he happened to voice a little-known protagonist named Captain Gundam.
Yo!
And yes, I do mean little-known, because most people tend to ignore this show existed.
たとえ生物だろうと人類の敵になるのならヘル&ヘブン
Which, funny enough, brings me into other roles in this show. Yuri Lowenthal voiced Wasuda Tsumaru in that show.
Huh. Interesting.
So in a sense, Peter Parker and TK Takaichi have both been in Gundam.
終は俺が。
ボラさんお願いします。
おう、言われなくても
Yeah,
やってやるよ。
come on,
アクセスコードバスター
Access
ボ
to
ー
Buster 4!
ルよっしゃ合体だ。
Alright, time to combine.
Roger that, Boar.
武装合体長。
Full armor combined.
Alright,
Buster Gridman.
give him the one!
ツインバスタ
Twin Buster.
Gridto. Beam. Taro. Internet air high five.
One thing I definitely love about Gridman is that he is, in a roundabout way, a story about mental health.
Yeah. In both versions, actually, because like the live action one didn't necessarily touch on mental health that much because of when it was made.
このまま逃がすわけにはいかない。
But the
一気に行くぞ。
lessons that they were showing through the kid with glasses was still important.
And he became a grid whatever himself later on.
Gridman Sigma.
我ながらボレボレするぜ。黙ってやられてると思うなよ。
And what?
必殺のコンビネーションだ。
I think when he was saying he was in love, he meant with the machine when it dodged out of the way.
Like this thing handles like a dream I'm in love. Like typically, when using this context, he's referring to the thing he's driving. It's used to express admiration for the piece of equipment.
あの怪獣の弱点が分かったぞ。
助かるよ内海。
今だブリッドマン。いっけー。
Oh,
Oh,
beam!
one more thing I'll mention on the note of Digimon, since I brought it up, is that I hear talk of a project going on to get as many of the original cast back as possible to redub the original Digimon movie.
Woo.
But that's basically vanished into the ether along with his. Oh, we were gonna get Digimon Adventure 2020 on Cartoon
やられ
Network.
てると思うなよ。
Ah.
必殺のコンビネーションだ。
We've yet to see the English dub of Adventure 2020, so.
Finally.
Down to the final frame.
Hyperlink Combine!
Let's do this thing!
怪獣はここで止める。行くぞ。エストス
This is an insult to injury now.
Yep.
Because, like, we did not need to do this. I'm glad we did, though, because it's stylish, but...
Mm-hmm.
We didn't, but we did.
Like, at this point, it feels almost like we're just taunting the enemy at this rate.
Pretty much.
襲ってくるのなら機械だろうと生き物だろうと。
Seki says the Digimon 2020 dub has been revealed.
分かってる飛べ V2
I said released, not revealed.
Oh. That's what Seki said.
And I'm just letting Seki know, like, I know people have been talking about it and English dub of Adventure 2020 existing. It just hasn't come out yet.
And that
Oh,
all constructs confirmed destroyed.
What are Kaiju doing out here anyway?
It looked like they weren't here for the Photon Power plan at all. I think they were after Ultraman.
Ultraman. Seems Gridman is no longer the only thorn in my side. Though, I suppose they're just a small hindrance for the moment.
Mission's over, right? Let's get back. I'm ready to hit the hay.
Told you to watch the attitude, kid. Do you need another lesson? What was wrong with that?
Oshi, seriously!
He's just
Well,
a
guys,
Saying he wants a nap after the battle. Jeez.
Do you want everyone to act like a robot like you?
Yes. Sir, no sir! The chief totally made me feel an Ultraman's purpose in my heart.
We all have our own purpose. You'll find your reason to fight. Oh, God! Fucking son of a bitch! Where? That's it, I'm getting me mallet! Ah! Ugh.
I'm glad you remembered yours, Shinjiro.
I can tell you missed this bit too.
Yeah. It had my throat. Yeah. No more holding anything back. This is why I'm Ultra Man.
And at the mere mention of Ultraman again, in the distance echoing, they hear.
Also, can someone give me some cough medicine? I think I've got a cold.
Just Draga, junk.
Ultraman, I was glad to see what drives you.
I only fought today because you and Yuta showed me the way. Shinjiro. Thank you. You reminded me what I have to fight for.
Really, Chief? Waffling over your purpose? I never knew you were such a sap.
Says the boy that's fighting to avenge a girl that he liked. That's his whole shtick.
Yeah, well...
What are you fighting for, Hokuto? that personal.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. He is talking about... he is talking about his friend.
Oh no, go on, Hokuto. I want to hear this.
Are you as much of a sap as I am? Oh, come on! In some cases, like Hokuto's, keeping one's drive concealed in one's heart can amplify it.
See? Gridman knows what I mean.
Okay, and just for the sake of completeness, how about you, Moriboshi?
I fight to purge the vermin that plague humanity.
Are we sure he's with you too? You do that.
But I'm sure Shinjiro, Moriboshi, and Hokuto all share the same goal. That's the Light Factor's guidance at play.
You mentioned that. What exactly is it?
It doesn't need elaboration right now.
Oh, come on.
Just think about what I said when you're lost or suffering. It'll come in handy someday.
I freaking knew it was Gridman possessing Yuta, giving him that. Well, thanks, I guess. It still doesn't make sense to me, but hey.
Hokuto.
When I'm lost or suffering, huh?
Are you afraid of the road ahead?
I wish I could say no, but honestly, a little. But that's not gonna stop me. The Light Factor will show me the way. Oh god. That's right, Shinjiro, and I'm with you.
I wish to see the future your bravery shows you, and the world you use your powers to protect.
Also, listen to me, you said that was a TV show before, yeah?
Yeah?
Time to learn what Hokuto's secret is. Let's go.
And Hokuto's just like, NO! Alright. We are gonna end it here for today. Because while yes, we still have a little time, that did take that I'm wiped.
That was like 1 3/4 hours.
I've been constantly yawning at the battle ended.
Like I think it's because we haven't done this in so long. But this
I
will
don't
still.
know if it's a glitch on my part or for the actual stream, but like the audio cut out.
Ow.
Like the screen went black first. I had to close and reopen the stream, and then there was. It might just be a me thing.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah. I'm still counting this as part 3 Stardust streamers. despite the break.
みんな元気？私は元気。元気な私の名前はウェンディ・ギャレット。略してウギャー。お願いだから
I
略
just
さ
love
ない
that
で
you're
ね。
freaking counting this in like JoJo parts.
Yes.
Is that a Wendy puppet?
Yes.
ほらレイさんもこういう場所ではもっと弾けないと。
しかし
元気なレイさんの名前はレイラングレン。略してレンレン。はい、やってみて。
略してレこんなのに乗せられてお前もう人じゃねえな
Oh, he's struggling so hard to be silly.
Okay. So, that was Super Robot Wars 30. Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
Meikumon.
And Tana.
For once, we're all here at the end. And tomorrow will be Super Mario RPG.
I look forward to the silly nonsense.
I have debated whether or not we keep that one going because, you know, Jerry. But we'll see. We'll see how things go tomorrow. So, until then, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. All right?
Take it easy.
Peace.
And